Here with the Anthony Bowling Group, bringing you a new property to market. We're here today at 3640 Martin Luther King Avenue. I'm here with Michael Molina, head of school of the Bishop John T. Walker School for Boys. Thank you so much for having us. He's going to take us on a tour. Let's go in and see what's available.
Welcome, we're at 3640 Martin Luther King Avenue Southeast. This was the former facility of the Bishop John T. Walker School for Boys. We outgrew the space and we are located at the Arc now in a beautiful new space, which opened up this space as a rental. We've had child care facilities in here. It is more than enough for K through 3 or pre-K through 3 or any other kind of young child's educational center. You'll see behind you we have a playground that is very well maintained and updated, and is a wonderful place where children can have fun and express themselves. We also have a dedicated parking lot you can see right behind the playground, which means that your staff will have plenty of safe parking during the school day. So as we come in, you'll notice that the facility is actually attached to a church. It's the Church of the Holy Communion. And the 12,000 square feet that we are renting out does not include the sanctuary, but it includes all of the office space and classroom space and storage space and kitchen space that is available. So we'll start on the right here. There's a front desk area where you could have a receptionist or other staff person welcome people. We have two offices here, one that is set up perfectly for a principal or school leader, and we also have next door, we have a conference room set up here, so you can obviously have meetings that are required for administrators or other staff people. As you come through the building, you can't feel it, but we have a nice cool breeze coming in. We did install a brand new HVAC system in January of 2021. So we are booming with a brand new system here. Right here we have a functional elevator that works and can bring us up to the third floor where there's a storage area, or downstairs where there are more classrooms. With storage everywhere, we have closets as well as many office spaces. This is a small office space that could be storage, or again, you could house someone in here if you needed that area. The storage spaces are, typical closets with plenty of accessible room, and we'll see some more office space this way, including adult restrooms right in the hallway, and again back here, another office space that's a little bit larger that could serve as a location for 1 or 2 staff people with storage. We also have on this floor 2 classrooms to go along with student restrooms. So if you can see, everything is functional. We have privacy stalls, we have child appropriate hand washing locations, water fountains, more storage. We have several more offices here. This is an office that could be available for a staff person. We also have another suite here, which is called, which was used by our former tenant as a place for an advocate. So if you are serving a population that needs a family advocate, you have plenty of office space to have social work or any other staff you need. Here's one of the classrooms, and as you can see, it has a sink hookup, which is essential for early childhood education. It also is equipped with dedicated heating, as well as the HVAC system, obviously. If you come over here, it's another classroom setup, again with sinks, some storage, plenty storage here. All of the classrooms have this similar setup. They have sinks, and the classes for the smallest children actually have a child-sized bathroom, which is essential for pre-K and kindergartners learning.
Do you know how many students we could house here in the facility?
It depends on your setup. You could use some of these office spaces, like our former tenant was using this as an office space, but it's big enough for a classroom. So we have 4 of these large classrooms, which, in COVID time, it depends on how you have to be spaced out, but you could house easily, 15 or 16 children and 2 adults in any one of these classrooms. So, 45, 50, up to 80 children, depending on how you utilize the space. We also, as you can see, we have ample stairway and exit, emergency exit opportunity. This is also another potential drop-off spot for children. This little back alleyway leads to the parking lot, and so it's another potential option if you wanted to spread out your reception of children, which is something you might need to do during COVID times. We also have, this is another classroom. Again, you see the same setup. The difference here is if you come a little forward, there is a child sink and an adult sink, and then we have a dedicated children's bathroom. This is one of the great features we have, because if you work with early childhood, you need this opportunity for children to learn, to get potty trained. And so this is a great feature we have here. This would obviously be a perfect class for pre-K or kindergarten. You can take a peek outside and see what we have going on. From this classroom, there's like a teaching garden out there with dedicated space for children to plant seeds and grow things, as well as a big compost turner. All of this is easily accessible outside the door we just looked out of. Here's another classroom with, again, a child sink and dedicated training bathroom for little ones. So again, we have 2 classrooms on this floor that will be ideal for pre-K or kindergarten. And in addition to the classrooms, again, 4 classrooms and ample office space on the floor we just left, there's also this multi-purpose room, which has an occupancy, 114, can be occupied by 114 people. And you'll see, you come on in, you can see it's a large space. You could even, again, depending on what type of school you have, you could divide this up into classroom space. I mean, I'm sure if you're a Montessori or some other innovative model of education, you could find a lot of things to do with a space like this. There is also a stage back there, so when you have performances for families or just for the peers, there's a nice little stage there with curtains and everything to make it feel like a real experience for the children. Another big storage area, so you can keep outdoor supplies. That's a door that leads outdoor, so anything that you need could be there. And then across from the multi-purpose room, there's a serving kitchen. So the kitchen has several refrigerators, it has sinks, large enough for washing dishes and utensils. It does not have a dedicated stove because it is a serving kitchen. So what we did when we were here is that we received our food service providers prepackaged meals, stored them, and then used this as a distribution space. There's 2 big doors here that make it easy to receive food. So if you are participating in the farms program or any other food service provider, this is plenty space to operate from. We have a total of 4 adult bathrooms, which give plenty of opportunity for much needed. Well, there's 2 on this level and 2 upstairs adult bathrooms, so there's plenty space for staff to, be comfortable. As you can see, we're ripe and ready to receive a school that needs a good space, a safe space for children. So up here on the 2nd floor, we have another staff restroom and a relatively large storage space that you could use as an office. So, has these interesting windows and a nice feature. All of this makes this a very functional space for a school. Obviously we need a lot of room for staff to work. This could be a teacher workspace, it could be a library. In fact, we use it as a library when we were housed here. Another little storage space back here that's currently stuffed.
Mr. Molina, that was a great tour. Thank you so much. Question, are you open to alternative uses here that go beyond educational?
Absolutely, we're open to any use that's within the realms of safety and solid business or commercial enterprise. Anything that is secure, safe, and healthy for the community. We are a nonprofit that serves the community, and we love partnering with other folks who serve the community. But really, just wanting a stable and reliable and good partner for this space.
Great, thank you. Well, that was a fantastic tour of 3640 Martin Luther King Avenue, Washington, D.C., here in Ward 8, Anacostia community. This is an outstanding educational facility with over 12,000 square feet available for you and your organization. Pre-K through third, nonprofit associations, the like. This is a fantastic opportunity for you and your organization to have a presence here in Ward 8. Call me. I'm Anthony Bowling with the Anthony Bowling Group at 240-339-6979. Visit us on the web or all the social media. We look forward to giving you your own private tour of 3640 MLK Avenue Southeast. Take care. Bye.